What does it take to become a certified public accountant? Age 18, you graduate high school, you say you want to be an accountant. People think spreadsheets, taxes, boring office job. You're thinking 6 figures, stability, and control over money. Right now, the only thing you've ever managed is your own bank account. Badly. Salary $0. Age 22, you graduate college with an accounting degree. 4 years of financial statements, tax law, and enough spreadsheets to fill a warehouse. But here's the thing, most states won't even let you sit for the CPA exam with just a bachelor's degree. You need 150 credit hours. That's basically a 5th year of school that nobody warned you about when you chose this major. Salary $0. Age 23. The CPA exam. 4 sections. 16 hours of testing. The overall pass rate hovers around 50% per section, and only about 1 in 5 candidates pass all 4 on the first try. You study for months. You pass 2. You fail 1. You retake it. You pass. You fail the last one. You retake it again. You pass. You've never celebrated so hard over something nobody else understands. Salary $0. Age 24. First job. Staff accountant at a public accounting firm. You thought accounting was math. It's not. It's reading. Regulations, disclosures, footnotes, tax codes that change every year. During tax season, you work 60 to 70 hours a week. Salary $62,000. Age 28. Senior accountant. You manage audits now. You walk into companies, review their financials, and find the things they missed, or the things they were hoping nobody would notice. You've learned that the numbers always tell a story. Your job is figuring out whether it's the truth. Salary $85,000. Age 33. Manager. You run client relationships. You sign off on tax returns and audit reports that companies use to make decisions worth millions. 1 misplaced decimal. 1 overlooked liability. That's all it takes for someone to lose everything. Nobody thinks about that when they hear the word accountant. Salary $120,000. Age 40. Partner. You own a piece of the firm now. Clients call you directly. You advise CEOs, business owners, people building companies from scratch who need someone they trust to tell them what the numbers actually mean. You're not just counting money anymore. You're shaping how people run their businesses. Salary $250,000. What does it take to become a civil engineer? Age 18. You graduate high school. You say you want to build bridges, roads, cities. People nod. They don't really get it because civil engineering isn't flashy. Right now, the only thing you've ever built is something that probably didn't last. Salary $0. Age 19. Engineering school. Calculus, structural analysis, fluid dynamics, geotechnical engineering, soil mechanics, an entire class about dirt, and somehow it's the hardest one. You're calculating whether a retaining wall can hold back 40,000 pounds of earth. If you get it wrong in class, you lose points. But if you get it wrong in the field, someone loses their life. They make sure you understand that difference early. Salary $0. Age 22. You graduate. 4 years of concrete, steel, and group projects where you did 90% of the work. Again, you sit for the FE exam. 6 hours. You pass. You're now officially an engineer in training, which sounds impressive until you realize it basically means you're allowed to do math near a licensed engineer. Salary $0. Age 23. First job. Junior civil engineer. You show up thinking you'll design skyscrapers. They hand you a drainage plan for a parking lot. 3 months of stormwater runoff and pipe sizes. Not exactly the LinkedIn flex you imagined, but the first time it rains and that lot doesn't flood, you get it. The best civil engineering is the stuff nobody posts about. Salary $68,000. Age 27. The PE exam. 8 hours. 4 years of supervised experience just to sit for it. You pass. Now you can stamp engineering drawings with your name. That stamp means if this thing fails, it's on you. Every signature from here on is you telling the world, I'm betting my entire career that this holds. No pressure. Salary $85,000. Age 33. Senior engineer. You're designing bridges, highway interchanges, water systems. You drive past a construction site every morning watching concrete get poured on foundations you designed from a blank screen. Thousands of people will use this every day and never once Google who built it. Salary $110,000. Age 40. Principal engineer. You run a team. You review designs, manage multi-million-dollar projects, and sit across the table from city officials explaining why the budget needs to increase because the soil report came back worse than expected. Half your job is engineering. The other half is convincing people that cutting corners on infrastructure isn't a savings. Salary $150,000.